Hey everybody, this is Blue, and I was wanting to talk about the concept of hero coins or hero points in your role-playing game. I've been seeing a lot of videos about this concept, and two recently, and I just felt that there was a need to talk about the use of hero coins or points in your role-playing game to make it more interesting. And I think it's the opposite. I think the concept of hero coins or points would actually destroy the game because it destroys the challenge. But I'm going to get into that a little bit later. So the first video was by, was by Notepad Anonymous. Okay. Now he has some pretty good videos out there, so check him out, please. But in this one video, he's been talking about designing tabletop role-playing games. And this one is talking about the power of meta-currency, and it is hero coins, hero points. The concept on this is he's talking about how the players and the PCs get them, but also using them. And I just think that this could throw off the game a lot. And in fact, in his video, he was kind of treating them like they were like a power-up for a video game, and I agree with that analogy very well. The other video that I saw just a couple days ago was how to make hero points, how hero points make combat epic. No, it doesn't. It takes away from the game. So, Bob, the World Builder, he does also have some good videos, so check him out too. So, my problem is that every time you incorporate something into the game, you have to consider, can it be abused? Can it take away game balance? And this is a clear case that yes, it can. Okay, so in the first video by Notepad, he was talking about how people get them, and Bob the Builder did too. But it's one of the ways that is for the PC to do a heroic act, in which, man, that was amazing, that was brave and all that. Here's some hero points, or Bob the Builder says he gives coins out so that people have something that represents it so they don't forget it. Alright. And then they can cash it in at any time they want to. Well, the way I look at that is you are asking God, because in this world, the GM is God, to, hey, I didn't like what I just did. Hey, I want a mulligan, just like golf. Okay? Oh, my swing, I fumbled my weapon. I didn't like that. Mulligan. Here's my coin. That should not be part of the game. I mean, the fumble chart is there for a reason, for realism, and it means that sometimes players have bad luck. And in D&D and the clones, there seems to be this concept of making death difficult. You have, if I remember right, in D&D, 3 death saving rules and all that, where you can stay alive when you hit 0 hits. In Rollmaster, which I think is an awesome game, you hit 0 hits, you're dead. And you need to hope like heck that a cleric or some other healer isn't there, that they could do some magic and heal some of your hits before your soul departs the body. And so if they can do that, hey, you're alive again. But you only got so many rounds to do this. You don't get multiple rolls. And so if you don't have a cleric or some other healer nearby, guess what? You're dead. That makes the game challenging. You have to do your best to always protect yourself the best you can, but still face all the dangers. If you have to make it difficult to die, then you're going to be using these hero coins and points so that you have a higher tendency to win. Why play the game? Chances of you dying are removed, and then you're going to take away the chances of failure away. And so if you're not going to die and you're not going to fail, what challenge is there? Don't play the game. If you have to have hero points in your game to make it interesting, it's a joke. Your game is terrible. All right? If you have to brave the players to play the game, to put a smile on their face, you're doing something wrong. Because, it's about the challenges that they face. It's not a sing-along. Sometimes you're going to have co-players and all that die in the game. It's part of the game. Fantasy RPGs can be brutal, especially if you're doing an Underdark or what they call Grimdark. There's going to be death, and if you can't handle it, get out of the game. So, like I was saying, the GM is basically a god in this fantasy setting, right? How interactive is God to the rest of the world? Why is it that this little group of PCs can go around and just go, hey, God, here's my coin, do this, do that? I mean, no. If they are just level 2 characters, level 3 characters, they're not important. They're not special. And so, why would a god, an entity, a demigod, want to watch over them every little step they take? Oh, will he be using his coin for this? Well, yep, he is. Here you go. Okay, that is not realistic. And if it is realistic in your game, man, you need help. Because gods should not be watching every damn footstep that the PCs make. They might do a glance over every once in a while. Like in my game, in the past I've played, if somebody was trying to get divine inspiration or get some divine help, they had to roll for it. And I mean, they had to make a speech, of course, and explain why they're wanting divine intervention. And then they had to roll the dice. And if I felt that they gave a good enough little speech and all that, I might give them a little bit more of a modifier. But having a god come down and bail your ass shouldn't be happening a whole hell of a lot. And so they had to roll a 99 or a 100 out of the D100 or 2D10. Okay? So if they rolled a 96, God just turn around, look at them and go, good luck. That's it. And so the concept of the gold hero coins and hero points takes away the mystery of a god. Okay? Well, God's always right there when I need him because I got 3 gold coins here. Okay? And so this is a bad way to unbalance the game. So this is from Notepad, and he was treating it as a power-up, and that's what it is to me. We have seen, all of us, we played video games. We know how it feels when Mario gets the mushroom and all that, and they get some special ability, and that shouldn't be happening in a fantasy game where, they might come across a lost item. Well, there's a nice dagger there. Cool. You don't know if it's enchanted or not, but to direct what you want in a situation is a very beneficial power-up that I think is going to disrupt the game. Now, Bob the World Builder, this is his concepts here. Hero coins can be spent to get a numerical bonus. Maybe, on your D100 roll, you throw in a coin and you get a plus 20 bonus to your roll. Okay. Bonus dice, this is like for the dice pooling, you get to add another 2 dice to it to do more damage, a bigger die. Maybe instead of doing a D8, you're able to do a D12. Reroll, like I said, you fumble that roll, here's the goal, here's your hero coin, you get to roll again, and hopefully you don't fumble again. Which, the do-over. I don't like that. You could take an advantage, okay, maybe you change your position a little bit. But the bottom one is the one that pisses me off the most. And that is auto success / critical. For Rollmaster, that is a bad thing. So, the group is finally going up against the big bad, okay? And so this one guy who's done some stupid things, gotten a few gold coins or hero coins in his pocket, decides that he's going to charge the big bad, and he throws in a coin. He gets there, throws in another coin, auto successes his attack roll. Now with Rollmaster being a D100, that means that he roll a 100 on his attack. Wow, okay, he got that sword out, he got a hit, he got a critical. Awesome, right? Critical roll comes up. Gives another coin. Automatic success. What's on automatic success? Is rolling again a 100. And so in Rollmaster, an E100 is an auto kill. And in most of those criticals, if it's a C, D, or E critical, those are auto kills. And so first round, you're facing the big bad. You throw in 3 gold hero coins and battle's over. That takes away the challenge for everybody else. I would be pissed off as heck if I was, we had this plan and all this, and here comes dumbass throwing his coins out, and boom, 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 game's over. Session's over. Big bad's been destroyed. I'd be upset if I was the game master because, you built all this up. Maybe you had a hidden plot twist in there. And because of those hero coins, you can't implement the plot twist. Maybe what you thought was the big bad was somebody that was under mind control, and once so much damage is taken, they're able to resist the mind control, and they explain some things to you and give you some very important information. But if you went and did an instant kill on the sucker, you don't find that out, you don't get the information, and you actually lose the campaign because key parts were destroyed because somebody's hero coins. Now in his video, Bob was talking about doing a heroic act. So let's say a mage in your group was getting their butts kicked. You go over and you do this fancy maneuver and you save the magician's life and all that. And so, the GM will give you a hero coin. Cool. And if you do that often enough, you keep on getting hero coins. All right. Well, there comes a point where players are going to get used to it. They're going to remember things and they are going to abuse it. Maybe that sword fighter that saved the mage is going to then wait every time until the mage gets in trouble to go save his butt, so that he can get a gold coin. And if the GM forgets about it, then the players go, well, why didn't I get a hero coin? I mean, I did this and it's got me a hero coin before. Where's my hero coin? Which would actually be disruptive to the game, right? And so you're going to have people that are going to be pooling their gold coins, their hero coins, and it could be very disruptive to the game. Bob also talked, where people can put their hero coins together and get a special something, or you can spend your hero coin on somebody else. So you could have a PC that's weak, that's not very good, that should die, and somebody is going to spend their hero coin and save their butts. And so this takes away from the challenge of the game. Hey, yeah, we're getting a little bit bad condition here. A couple of us are near death. But don't worry, Ragel the mage over there has 3 gold coins, hero coins. He'll save our butts. He doesn't have to cast any spells or anything. He just has to throw out the hero coins. This would destroy game balance. This will take away the challenge. This would take away the sense of urgency. This will also encourage people to do stupid things, because they're thinking, well, if I do this and succeed, I'm going to get a hero coin. So, that Balrog over there, let's attack it. Something that they should not ever do, considering that they're probably low-level characters. Well, they're going to charge in there more often, and you could then actually have more total party kills because people are wanting these damn hero coins. So for me, I will never have the hero coin, fate coin, whatever you want to call it, concept in my games. I believe that it is too disruptive, because sometimes in video games, people, they are obsessed with getting their power-ups and all the little extra things. You don't want people to be going to get hero coins while on a session. It should be about the game, completing the mission, taking care of each other. And if you have to have heroic acts into getting those coins, I fear that there will be players that would be neglecting some obvious things so that they can get the hero coin. And so you got the super game players who are all about maximum power and all that. Those hero coins are going to be a distraction for them. I was talking about the warrior and the mage. What happens if the warrior is so obsessed with getting that coin, he's going after larger amounts instead of staying near the mage and then working together? Because that wouldn't be heroic, because they wouldn't take as much damage. So I think that this concept is a bad one, and like I said, it will never be in any of my games. I just think it's not worth the time or effort. So everybody, please put your comments down below, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Take care. Be at peace.